Hello, everyone, and welcome to Pirates of the Red Isles, and to our first ever not only ship combat session, but also the first debut of my little avatar on a proper stream where I'm not just shitting around playing World of Warcraft. Woo! But thank you everyone for tuning in. Last time on Pirates of the Red Isles, the party had many activities happen in was it Sangor? I think. Yeah, Sangor, and learned of a pirate festival happening in a little village called Lillywhite, and then they, on their way, about a week out at sea, I think it was day 10, they came across a merchant ship. An Arkstone merchant ship. An Arkstone merchant ship that likely has a lot of plunder. And so our dutiful captain has decided to make their debut as proper pirates. And without further ado, let's introduce the officer crew before we get started. So, going right down the list, first we have Hana, being played by ShadowOfCygnus.
Hello.
We have Ulki, being played by Ebony Inkstone.
Hey.
Unfortunately, Kai has come down with a bit of a sickness, so Ryuko will not be joining us in character tonight. But right down the list, we have our dutiful captain at the moment, Saphyrus, being played by Guti. Excellent. Hello. Next, we have Solar playing as Valen, the ship's resident mage/carpenter.
Hello.
We have Luna playing as the ship's... Was it the Master at Arms? Yes, Master at Arms. I was about to make a meme there. The Master at Arms, Nagaina, being played by Luna Farrowe.
Top of the morning to you fuckers.
And finally, last but certainly not least, our resident surgeon, the one, the only, Aesop, being played by Chaotic.
It is a pleasure.
And certainly, last but certainly not least, you have your benevolent DM, Wuten, myself, running this shit. So, we'll see how that goes today as we introduce a brand new homebrew mechanic that I have developed over the course of many months. Ship-to-ship combat. So, as we transition over here, let me get some... So, on the map of the Isles here, on day 10, just shy of making your way through the strait here to go along the southern coast of Otaku Isle and meet up and land at Lillywhite proper, we have spotted a ship, merchant ship, by the bearing the Arkstone flag. So, as we slide y'all over here. Okay. So, ship versus ship combat. So, if you guys take a look down at the bottom there, that is your ship. And we will get this going here.
Oh, we're so tiny.
You are so tiny, but it's only because the ocean is so large.
I'm afraid to ask if this is like a very complicated question, but compared to the Earth, how much more is there sea than land in Nartor?
Definitely more sea than land.
Ah,
Other than like being half the size of Earth in general, its proportions are otherwise the same, as far as I can tell. So
Yeah. So
gotcha.
I'm just gonna drop you all right here real quick.
the only big
Also-
difference I remember is that Nertor or Algerian is half the size of Earth. So
Mhm.
Oh, so we're small planets.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
What a
All
tiny
right. Let's get you
world.
turns added
and anyone who
here.
cares for the physics of it, the answer is shut up. It's magic.
Yes. Shut up. It's magic.
Yes.
There we
Thank
go.
you.
A god did it.
I need
Don't worry, I'm not.
Yes,
I'm not smart
exactly.
enough to figure that out.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, we're not going to
Alright.
try and think about physics.
Yeah.
No.
It could
thank
work
you.
at a certain Goldilocks zone, but that's not what I'm trying to. I'm not trying to figure that shit out. I'm not doing that.
Exactly.
Willing
All
suspension of disbelief.
Yeah,
All right.
we'll
so...
let that one slide.
Hey.
All right. So yeah, go ahead. Y'all add your turns to the list. I will go ahead and
Go ahead and roll my
drop the link
initiative.
here.
And it is
Okay.
like the ship's turn in general, and then all of our turns as officers, correct?
Yes, yes.
Gotcha.
You, Saphyrus, the ship will act on your turn. You are the pilot, and so you are mostly going to be making pilot turns to close in on your quarry here.
As well as giving commands to the crew to sit there and help, like, raise the sails, lower the sails, faster, slower, this, that.
Exactly.
Is Cubatus also an officer?
So Cubados is not technically an officer because Cubados is a part of the captain themselves.
Yeah, I rolled him instinctually, so disregard that.
Yeah.
Part of the captain.
He's the
part of
ship's
crew.
figurehead.
Mm-hmm. So, Saphyrus.
I'm the captain now.
Mutiny already.
Yeah.
Yes, it's like delusions of grandeur when Saphyrus is asleep.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Well,
We
he
need
has
to
to
make-
do that in his own little pocket dimension, so
Oh.
he's gone when Saphyrus is asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if we, put him on the ship's figurehead so we could, get free intimidate rolls from him?
My God.
It would be cool to sit there and turn the front end of the ship into him as a ram. He can ram the enemy.
That would be cool.
Eee.
Well, interestingly enough, you do actually have a ram attack available
Yeah.
to you. Yeah.
Well, we have a ram attack, but doesn't that also damage us?
Generally, I believe that's why you're supposed to build your hull or the prow
Yep.
to be able to do that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Also, one more question, Wuten. Sorry, just to make sure.
Mhm.
In the beginning of the deck officer's rules, it's basically like I believe Luna and I have the same role, so we can call. We can only call one of each action per round. Like if she calls more sail, I cannot do that as well, right?
Yes.
Oh no, it's the actions marked with an asterisk to
Yeah,
which that applies.
it's the ones that are-
Anything else
yeah.
we can do we can do separately.
Oh, gotcha,
Yeah.
gotcha, gotcha.
Yeah.
So
As
if
long
you
as
feel
it's
like, go ahead.
yeah.
So
as-
only one of us can do sea shanty.
Yeah. Exactly. Per round, only one of you can do sea shanty, heave to, etc.
And if all you felt like doing was doing the same thing, then there's the general action where you can just make a sailor check to help him out.
Mhm.
Essentially,
do that.
aid another.
Yeah, you could do that, or you could boost morale, mock enemies, etc., to boost the morale of the crew or lower the morale of the enemy crew. Anyway, let's see here. I believe everyone except. Let's see. I need to go ahead and roll Ryuko real quick.
Right.
Luna, looks like you still need to roll initiative.
Sorry, I got distracted for about 2 seconds.
That's okay.
The big weapon we have is a light ballista, so... Okay.
Well, I'm not ready today.
You're moving on the same round as the
captain.
ship. Yep, same round as the ship. And before the enemy ship. And that's the important thing. As long as your initiative is before the enemy ship. Okay. Initiative is 4. Okay. There we are. D20 plus 4. 17. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and... All right. All right. Closing in, boys. Let's see it. Top of the round, Hana, gunnery officer.
Okay.
What you doing?
Yep. First thing we're going to do is work the rigging. Instruct weapon crews to concentrate on maneuvering the ship rather than firing the guns. It looks like that's going to be a proficient sailor check at DC 10. So let me go ahead and make that.
All right.
That's not what I wanted.
Okay. There we go. Oh, ooh, unfortunate. Let's see here. Okay. It does nothing, unfortunately, because of the sadly low roll there.
I do not have a great whiz. Chaotic.
Your minimum should end up being 8, though.
Why?
Because you're supposed to get free profession sailor ranks every single level.
Oh, is that true?
Yeah. For
Oh,
this campaign,
okay.
you just get it for free, right? Isn't that correct, Wuten? Am I
Yes.
right or am I wrong?
Yes, you do. So you get it for free every level because we've swapped over to narrative leveling, like milestone leveling. So you should be getting that every level.
Okay,
Should be
then it
progressing.
is flat 10.
Flat 10. All right, excellent.
Got
In
four
that
other- got
case,
4 other skill points to put in then shit.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember I have a line on my character sheet specifically that says free profession sailor points, and I just
Yes,
I
you
just
do.
put it in there.
Yes, you
So-
do. All right. If successful, the pilot gains +2 on all ship movement checks. All right.
You're welcome.
So we'll mark that down in text here. Boom. There you go. Big. There you go. Excellent. All right. Ulki, what are you doing?
Okay. It's too early for probably confrontation, I think, right?
I would say it's just a bit too early. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to just start boosting the morale of the group, just rallying up.
All right.
Here.
All right. So go ahead and make me a...
I'm gonna use intimidation.
All right. Make an intimidate check. DC is 15 plus 2 times the squad's current morale.
20 plus
Their current.
11. 26.
Were you trying to intimidate? I'm sorry.
He's
looking at it.
he's boosting up the morale of the crew.
Gotcha.
So 2 times the squad's current morale. 14. Ooh,
Yes,
sadly, it is not quite high enough for that. I believe for that you would need a 29 to be able to do that.
Luckily, what that's saying is their morale is already pretty high.
Yes,
so.
their morale is indeed pretty high. All right. So, popping down to Valen. What are you doing, Valen?
Right, so I was thinking I was going to use my arcane discovery
All right.
I believe we did work out the rules for that. A 50% concealment for the ship.
Indeed, you did.
Awesome. So my question for that is: does that need to be maintained by the round, or how long does it last?
Discovery.
Essentially,
Okay, let me see.
What's the discovery called?
it's made
a
up.
homebrew.
Homebrew.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's,
it's made up.
it's
Gotcha.
a homebrewed one. It's similar to the one ability that Peppery did when they were sailing in on the crew, where they just obscured themselves in mist. You know.
Gotcha.
I would say that will have to be maintained, and then it will dissipate after 3 rounds.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, I will. I will do that then for the time being.
All right. Be maintained
So, yeah.
via concentration. Then once concentration is broken, mist will fade after 3 rounds. All right. Aesop, your turn. Mr. Support
Well,
Officer.
As it stands at the moment, because I personally am not that great at carpentry, I want to use the action. Let me see, it was down here. The action relinquish command. There's nobody that's taking up the other support officer role, so I want to tell Admigrorn to be up and ready because we're going to be getting into a fight, which means that there's a chance the ship will get damaged, and he can at least jury rig things up to keep them running while we're still in combat.
Okay.
So I find him and I'm like, get ready. I am making you an officer temporarily.
All right. So we will swap out Aesop and swap it with...
It's not swap out. I read it. It does specifically state I could just give the empty role to him. So I'm still a support officer.
Okay.
He just takes up the other
Aesop.
role temporarily.
Okay. And then that would be Admug. Boom. All right. Just pulling up his... pulling up on the deck here. You see him running across, and you stop him for a moment to temporarily officerize them in the combat round here. All right.
Correct.
Ryuko is going to go ahead and roll a look alive check. And that will be Profession Sailor. Look alive, Goody. +2 on your... Yeah. +1 on your officer roll check for 1 round.
Excellent.
There you go. Boom. All right. Nagaina.
Yes. So, I'm gonna go for the put your backs into it.
All right. Put your backs into it. As a move action, make a DC 20 Intimidate or Diplomacy check. If successful, DCs for your pilot's sailing checks are reduced by 2 for 1 full round.
Okay, I'm gonna go for intimidate.
Let's see it. 23. And that is successful. So that will be reduced checks. For Goody. There you go. All right. Excellent. And you still have a standard action.
Ugh. What can I do as a standard action? Why is it? Sorry. And I'm going to do a boost morale.
All right. That will be DC 29. Intimidate or diplomacy.
Oof. Okay.
They are quite morale boosted at the moment, so you're all good there.
Well, if that's the case, I might do sea shanty instead.
Sea Shanty, unfortunately, is a full round action.
Ah, I see. Sorry.
Yeah. No worries.
Yep, then I will just do boost morale then and see if it works.
Let's see it.
Not quite.
Not quite, but pretty close. All right. So they don't get any morale boosts, but again, just like we said before, that just indicates that your crews are morale boosted already and they're excited to do some piracy.
Let's
All right.
crush their balls!
All right. Goody.
Not again.
Mr.
I
Captain
think-
Pilot.
All right, I think the best course of action here, because I have my eye on this rock, and it's might be a little bit of a problem if we go for the intercept. So I think we're going to take a by the lead.
All right. By the
This
lead.
is reduce squares. So the ideally, we'll move up and then diagonal up into northeast one
All right.
for a bit of a slightly better intercept position.
All right. That will be 1, 2, and then 3. There you go.
Groovy.
And I'm also saying that because you guys were already in movement at the time, your current acceleration went from 60 feet per round to 90 feet per round here. So you are at full acceleration at the moment.
Okay. Is the 90 is because of the sales according to the spreadsheet then?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Okay. Got it. Good shit.
So if you, for whatever reason, lose your sails, you will lose some acceleration. All right.
Which means we might want to aim for their sails so that we can
Indeed.
get it right up next to them so we can start the boarding action.
Indeed.
Agreed.
I
Yeah.
have a thing for that.
Ooh.
Hmm.
The only question I have is, are we going to be able to repair it afterwards?
We've got the folks. We
I'm-
can probably
I'm
handle
assuming
Those
we
sound
can.
problems- Those sound
I
like
mean-
problems for the future Zyran.
I mean, worst case scenario, like if the ship is completely immobile, we can always try towing it. Can you do that?
You can indeed tow it. Yep.
We have a Siren. We have a Ryuko.
Mhm.
We can. Are we going to be pirate repo men?
Yes.
You haven't paid for your ship, mate. We're here to take it back.
All right.
The
So
bank
that...
really needs the ship.
All right. So that is Saphyrus's turn. Now,
And I have a quick question about steering this thing.
sure.
So at the moment, do we have some kind of ramming?
You do.
Okay, so
you
when
are
it comes
you are able to make a ram maneuver.
Okay, so if it comes
The
time
littlest
that we
purple.
approach, approach close,
Mhm.
is that the ideal thing to hit it with first, or are we trying? Or is there like another summon such that we would get to?
So you can. That is certainly a possible maneuver that you could make. One of.
The real question is how to approach the battle, essentially.
Yeah,
We want
exactly.
to use our ballista to try to take out their sails to slow them down so we can just come up alongside them to
Yeah.
start
And,
boarding.
Yeah.
Do we
and the
want
reason-
to ram them to slow them down and use the ram as the point
And
of
really,
contact?
really,
Yes.
in that regard, it's mostly up to you. The only thing is that, you know, as it is a ramming maneuver, you do have to get up close, and if you are not exactly in a good position to get up close, that might not be a good method to do so.
So basically, ideally, it's beat down the enemy ship from afar and then pull up.
Pull up, yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
Well,
'cause
That's good.
the main reason I'm asking is because some of my maneuvers I have here allow for like turning, like allocate for the ship turning 45 degrees or making a
Yes,
full
yes.
starboard port
Yeah.
swap. So,
Yeah.
Solar, did you have something?
no, I was just going to say, if you essentially, if you get me close enough, I can fireball the ship's sails, assuming.
Right. And
Yeah.
Cygnus?
Yeah, what I was going to say was it might be worth determining what their actual armament is, just that we know how circumspect we have to be. Maybe use some of these rocks as cover.
I have looked into it. One of my things as an officer is the ability to figure that out, but it's a DC 30 perception check. I need a 20. So,
Jesus.
yeah.
Is
Has
that
line of sight to and a clear view of the ship. Make a DC 30 perception check. If successful, you learn basic understanding of the status of the crew. Basic understanding of the status of the ship. No percentage of damage suffered by rigging hull sections. How many weapons it has. All that kind of. I can do that, but I do not. I would need a 20.
Yeah.
does that scale with distance at all?
It just says DC 30.
Yep, it's just a DC 30.
You get plus 10 if you're on the ship.
Yeah.
So
It's
so
So
if we
technically,
randomly
yes.
get on.
yeah. Yeah.
So I think at this point it's just to be a matter of seeing how they move and then I'll
Yep.
reconfigure from there. So
Yeah.
all good stuff to know. Thank you, Wooten.
Yep. All good. All right.
Let's hope
so,
they don't just run away.
So.
It looks like they're coming towards us at the moment. So
They
the
can't
enemy.
They only see a fog.
Yeah. So
That's
the
true.
enemy crew is going to. And then. There we go.
Okay.
Vitally as well. All right. Top of the round, Hana.
Yeah, not sure there's much else that I can do at the moment. I could technically take a pot shot at them with my bow and arrow, but I don't think that'd be very efficient. I'm just gonna skip.
All right. Well, if nothing else, you can always do a look alive to increase.
help somebody else.
Yeah, help somebody else
Okay.
out.
Okay, well, okay, there's a good question then. Does work the rigging last for just one round, or is that
Work the rigging does only last for one round.
okay? Then I will roll that again. I see you, Valen.
Oh,
No effect.
I'm
I see it's going to
sorry.
be one of those.
I'm sorry.
days.
Okay. Sorry about that, Hana. Ulki. Let's see it. What you do.
Okay. So I'm gonna check up on what I forgot one. Nagaina was trying to do. And since we have now quite a number of orcs and half orcs in our group, I kind of would do like this sea shanty in orcish because I know probably orcs have more like war songs.
All right. So, as a full action, roll yourself a perform check. That is, in fact, a sea shanty. So, simple tune designed for timing and coordination. All crew, player characters and squads gain +1 to either checks or saving throws for one round.
Nice.
Okay.
All right, Hannah, you literally can't fail next round then.
Yep. So,
You'd hope.
Ulki, do you choose skill checks or saving throws?
I'm gonna choose skill checks.
All right, excellent. While a shanty is being sung, it is only a swift action to maintain each round.
Okay. Yep.
All right.
Orcish war song. There we go.
All right, excellent. That is a sea shanty for +1 to skill checks. All right. Excellent. All right, Valen, what you do?
Right. Well, so for the purposes of spells, where should I put my arrow on this little?
Put your arrow on anywhere on the ship here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Standing right on the prow of the ship, on the tippy-toe prow of the ship, I can just hit them with a fireball. So, would we like to actually properly start shooting the ship now, or do we want to get closer, guys?
Aren't you maintaining the thing at the moment?
It lasts 3 rounds, and so I was thinking I could stop and then continue to maintain it?
You can't. You would have to either maintain it or end it, and then it will dissipate after 3 rounds. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's sort of like if you think like lingering performance for bards, it's like lingering performance when playing a bard song. It's like
right, I see.
Yeah.
So right now your big thing is keeping us cover as we get closer, and then once we get close enough, you can let go, and then start doing whatever you're doing, and we'll still be covered for 3 rounds.
Yep. But in the meantime, you can also do any of the mage naval actions as well. So things like first aid, magic.
I do have a plan for intercepting.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. That's what I wanted to check. If we don't want to do anything to the ship just yet, I will probably, just continue to hold.
You could, let's see.
It's a standard action to maintain.
It'd be a standard action to maintain, and then you do still have a move action. You could look alive for +1 to someone else here.
All right.
If successful, that officer gains +2 on their officer roll checks for a round.
Yep.
And you choose somebody, and that person gets +2. So.
Yep.
Okay. I'll do that then.
Let's see it.
Right. That is a profession sailor check. I only added the mage stuff so far, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Yep, it's just the profession sailor. That's fine.
Oh. 22.
All right, that will be. Who are you giving the bonus to?
I'm going to assume our captain.
All right.
For continuous movement.
It would make sense right now because we're trying to get closer. So.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Cool. That'll be my turn.
All right, Aesop.
I suppose I'm also going to end up doing look alive because that's the best option that I have right now.
All right.
Okay, there we go. Profession sailor.
All right.
20 on my check, so the officer gets a +2 to his officer roll checks from me as well.
All right. So there's that, and then Ryuko will do the same.
So as a deck officer, she can also the deck officers can also do. There was another one that I saw that was pretty useful. What was it? Put your more sail or heave too, so we can move fast.
Let's see.
The deck officer, it says, instruct the crew to increase or decrease the amount of sails catching the wind. As a move action, makes his DC 12 profession sailor check. At the end of the turn, the ship's speed
so for that one, you are already at the max speed right now. So that would really only be for slowing down at this point.
Gotcha. Okay, well, never mind then.
Yeah. All right. Nagaina.
Yes. This round, I'm going to go ahead and do a more sail.
More sail.
That's the one that makes it go faster. Or
yeah, that's the one that we...
Time to speed up.
Well, he said we're already going full speed.
Yeah, we're already going full speed.
Never mind then.
Yeah.
You could do put your backs into it. Yeah. That one reduces the pilot's sailing checks
Put your
DC
backs into it. Yeah, you're right.
So it makes it easier for him to maneuver.
Yeah.
I'm going to continue doing
diplomacy.
that. And
all right.
Yeah.
All right.
See if this one goes.
That
Yeah!
will go. Woo!
And you beat the BC by 5, so it actually reduces it even more.
By
Yeah.
3.
By
Yep.
3. It's 3 to pilot DC checks. Boom.
And that is
there
for
you go.
the turn.
Yep. All right. Saphyrus. You got a couple of nice buffs here.
I do.
+1 to your skill checks in general, then another +3, and then a -3 to the DCs.
Yeah.
I think what I might do is, since it looks like they're making due southeast, we're gonna go for a tack and jibe, and
Alright.
turn 45. And
Yep.
the goal is to make our way to intercept them from the south side of this rock.
All right. So that'll be that, and then the turn 45, and then that. Okay, and then one more. Boom. Okay. I'll just slide that over here. Okay.
The +1 to
Next.
skill checks will stay from round to round as long as Ulki uses a swift action. The other ones we're going to have to keep doing. So.
Yep. Yep. All right. This one is going to... Then... going to try this here. Okay. That's 10. Okay. All right. Does not work. Okay. All right. You may continue with your turn order, top of the round, Hana.
Okay. I cannot fail this one.
Yes.
There's
let's see
no
it.
way.
There's no way. Woo! Literally cannot fail.
Three.
Hey.
Okay, so +2 to the sailing checks again for this round.
All right.
All right. Excellent. Boom. Ulki.
Okay. A question: are we looking to go like slowly against these guys, or would it be okay if I try to more sail?
We're already at.
You're already going at max speed.
Oh, okay. Well, maximum overdrive. Okay.
The easy answer is listen to the captain, what he says, and then you can give it a try. So if he says we need to slow down, one of you guys needs to give the order.
Yep.
He's the one piloting the ship, so he's the one making the decisions.
Yep.
Right now,
Oh.
our job is just to make his job easier.
Gotcha.
On the subject of which, Guti, we might be skirting a little close to that rock on our current trajectory.
Yep.
He's probably. I imagine you were going to do the whichever one gives us a diagonal movement, so that we'd end up just skirting around the rock, most likely.
Yep, that's the plan.
Okay.
Can I do again the put your backs into it, or does that not stack?
Put your backs into it. Since it's a new round, you can do that again, basically.
Okay,
Since it's a new
so
round.
yeah, I'm gonna swift action continue my sea shanty
All right.
and get closer to the riggers. Pause for a moment at the sea shanty and encourage them by being intimidating.
Put their backs into it.
And then you did say that the ones with little stars next to them can only be done by one officer.
Yes, once per
The
round.
asterisks.
Yep.
Okay, well, put your backs into it doesn't have an asterisk, so you could both do that.
Yep, you could.
So
And
it's
that
a,
should stack because it's not like a specific thing. It's just
Yep.
reduces the DC. So.
Yep. Let's see it, Ulki. Intimidation. There you go.
At least beats it by 5, so it's a -3 to the DC.
3, 2, DC.
harder.
All right.
You're
so
putting
that
extra
is-
emphasis into your she Santi and have them working super effectively.
Sailing DCs. All right, there you go.
And I have a move action remaining.
Mhm.
A standard action remaining.
Look alive.
Yeah, you could look alive.
And give another bonus to the pilot.
There you go.
What was it? What was it looking alive? Sorry.
Look alive is basically an 8 another check, basically, using Profession
DC
Sailor.
10 Profession Sailor, and you give him +1 or +2.
Yeah.
I don't know because it's different between the two spots.
Sorry,
Sure.
that might actually be my bad. Let's see here. Why did I do
I'm
that?
gonna do that.
It says +2 on the ship sheet, and then it says +1 somewhere else. I don't remember where
Yeah.
it was. I just know I saw
It's supposed to
+1
be.
somewhere.
I don't know why I did that by accident. Yeah, that it's supposed to be +1. Yeah.
That feels like it makes sense.
Yeah, it's supposed to be just a +1 to do that because a lot of people can do look alive check.
Look alive.
All right, so that is a 10. So that's a +1 to Gooties. Officer checks. Boom.
Why is your sailing so low too?
He's
Is
not
that
a
because
wise man.
Yeah, but he has 5 ranks, and then we're auto trained, so it would be at least +8.
I have okay, so I have. I
Do you have
am
a minus
proficient.
3?
I am proficient. I have 1 rank on it.
Why do you
You
have
should
one
have
rank
5.
on it? You should have 5. Yeah.
I should have 5.
Apparently, a lot of people missed it. We
Yeah.
get a free Profession Sailor rank every level. We just get it for free.
Oh.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Sorry about that. That might have been
Okay.
on my. That might have been my bad to that I didn't like remind you guys. But yeah, we have free.
In fairness, there's a lot that you've incorporated here. So
Yeah.
There is a lot. There is a lot, but yeah, it's okay. All right, but you know, you made the check. You're good to go there, Valen. It is your move.
All right. Well, I will maintain, and I suppose I will also do look alive.
All right. Sailor check.
Sailor check.
Nice. All
All
right.
right,
so that's
Captain.
another.
Make the ship go fast.
Make ship go fast.
vroom vroom.
Aesop.
I cast haste on the ship.
I mean,
Initial D starts playing.
We could work it out.
Oh no.
Oh, that's an arcane
Running
discovery.
in the 90s.
Oh my god.
We're gonna fucking drift the pirate ship. Hello.
Didn't you just say he was going to do the diagonal maneuver? Is that not what drifting is?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
So the sea
Okay,
shanty
Water
just-
drifting.
Saying,
Sailing
That's-
drifting.
The sea shanty just turns into gas.
I mean,
No, that's when you get a steam engine on your ship.
Oh, fuck.
gonna be Drift Kings.
Drift
I'm
Kings.
gonna look alive for the captain.
All right.
I can't fail that still, so still gets a +1.
There you go.
Yeah, get these single digits.
Get
out
those
here now.
get those nat ones out of the way. Yeah, that way combat goes a lot better. Ryuko's gonna do the same. She can't fail her sailor check. So +4.
She can also do the one that reduces the DCs.
She could, yeah.
Let's just make, fucking, yep, you literally roll anything but. And even on a 1, you probably still are fine.
Yeah,
So.
because it's all skill checks. Nagaina,
Yep.
your move.
Yes. I am continuing. Put your backs into it.
All right, let's see it. Nice. So, that's a total of -5 to the DCs.
Uh huh. So we can be Drift Kings!
You can be Drift Kings. Let's see it. Saphyrus, become Drift
Right.
Kings.
We drifted, boys. We're gonna buy the Lee this mofo
Let's see it.
and take a relative diagonal in this direction.
All right.
Like
And
driving
then-
a cart!
And then move on forward.
Yo, Sawyer, that's actually what we're doing with the ship right now, though.
Right?
Brilliant.
You're just doing it with the sails instead. You turn the sails diagonal to the ship, and it catches the wind and it drifts in that direction.
God fucking damn it. Oh, that's great. Oh, I love it. All right. All right. So, Goody, make me a stealth check for the ship.
All right.
And I will go ahead and add the appropriate modifiers for the okay. They're a little bit sus that this mist cloud has been moving so quickly. 90 feet per 6 seconds. That's a little sus. All right.
Gale force.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Top of the round. Hana.
Okay. So I've done some more looking at the thing. Okay, the little sheet, and I see
Yep.
that bloody work the rigging is only a swift action. So I can do that and also look alive, assuming that I can make the bloody checks. So,
All right. Let's see it.
all right. So this is for work the rigging,
Okay.
assuming we still have the +1, which we do. So still can't fail that. Yay. So that's for the +2 to ship movement. And then this is the profession sailor for look alive, so he'll get an extra +1.
All
Look at that. Flat +3. Fat +3.
Woo!
All right. Nice. All right. Ulki.
Looks like they're changing course, Captain.
Indeed.
Okay. Gonna continue my sea shanty. And we're not close enough, so I'm gonna. I'm just gonna like move to the closer to the edge of the boat, just for when we're ready to board.
So, just a quick thing.
Mm-hmm.
We are basically at a perfect position, depending on where the ballista is on the ship, to start probably shooting at their sails to try to slow them down, as well as throwing the fireballs.
Mm-hmm.
That way we would be able to slow them down so that we can board them, because it looks like they're getting ready to turn to head this way. So if that's the case, we might need to slow down so that we can start basically start firing at them on their way there, along with the captain sitting there and turning as they try to get by us, so that we can keep our shots going and then be able to catch back up to them. So.
And at this rate, if I start unloading ports to starboard, it's going to have to look. It's going to start looking like this, and then this, and then this.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So right now, slowing down may actually be our best option.
Mm-hmm. And a question: these rounds are taking also 6 seconds, right? Just to be sure.
Yes, these rounds are also taking 6 seconds.
Okay, so since we're getting ready to board, I'm just gonna use my action to take my mutagen because that lasts for an hour.
All right. Excellent.
I'm gonna take on Orcish traits this time, though.
All right. And I assume you're going to swift action maintain the sea shanty?
Yes.
All right.
Yes. And move action to get closer to the edge of the boat.
All right. So
Don't want to heave ho to slow us down.
I thought we were slowing down enough by now.
We're going at
No,
full
we're
speed.
at-
yeah, you're
we're
going
at
at
high
full
speed right
speed.
now.
Yeah, you're going full speed
Oh.
right now.
It's your guys' job to tell them to start lowering the sails. Pilot, he's he
Okay,
is back
yeah.
there.
Yeah,
He's
instead,
moving the
that.
ship. He doesn't actually control the sails. That's our job.
Yeah, and it's a move action, so yeah, instead of moving, yeah, I can do that.
All
So
right.
yeah.
So Heave
So-
2 will be DC 12 Profession Sailor check.
And only one person per round can do that, so unfortunately we can only slow down or by one. So
Mhm.
All right. So current ship speed is 60 feet per movement. All right. Valen.
Right. Okay. Do you want me to lay into them now, or do you want me to just still
Fly,
maintain the
baby.
thing? Okay.
I
Right.
think
We'll
got
do a.
3 rounds of it left.
Okay. We'll fireball straight at the sails then.
All right. Let's see
For
it.
roleplay purposes as well, this actually makes perfect sense. Aesop would be like all of a sudden. So for roleplay purposes, guys, there's 2 things you'll notice. One, Aesop absolutely is offering all of this advice, and he's not really. There's. We'll figure it out later. Something in his voice is different. Is
Yeah.
about all I can say at the moment.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Valen, you're gonna fireball.
I'm gonna
Fire-
fireball.
You're gonna fireball the sails.
Yes.
All right. Let's see it.
All right. So I'm just assuming it's. We went through this. It's like
Okay.
half the damage. 5d6, half the
combat.
damage.
So
Damage roll determined by the dice used in the siege weapon spell or ramming attack.
Yes.
You're using d6s, so for each dice you add an additional dice equal to the number of
Or,
dice.
so
+1.
it's
+1.
it's an additional +1. Yeah. So for you,
Right.
it will be a 5d6 plus 5.
Right.
You are
Okay.
fireball
attempting
damage.
to beat the ship's toughness DC or that specific piece.
Yeah, the sails toughness DC in this case.
Yep.
Okay.
And I would imagine, Wuten, that because sails can catch on fire, they don't get their hardness against them.
They don't.
Okay. So you are attempting to beat whatever 5 plus the ship's AC, not its hardness, and then +1 for every 100 hit points of the ship part, specifically.
Indeed. Okay.
Just remember to save some of the juice for when we board
into
and take
combat
out the
combat.
officers. Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
Oh, that's my only fireball.
Okay.
I don't have that many third level spells.
That's what I'm for. Don't worry about it. I have mini fireballs. So
There you go.
You
In the
do
form of
have your own
Alchemist fire.
fireballs.
Exactly.
I just can't throw them from this distance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we tie them to ballista bolts?
You know,
You could.
not a bad
You
idea.
could.
Freak fire
All right.
catapults.
Yes,
Make-
indeed.
Yeah, flaming attack catapult. There you go. Flaming
All
attack
right.
ballista.
All right. So with that, 24 damage. Unfortunately, is not quite enough to damage the sails in any meaningful way. However, they do in fact catch fire.
Oh.
You have set fire to the ship, but they haven't been damaged in a meaningful way as to slow down their sailing speed.
Or to even damage the ship. Wow, these ships are tough.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, yeah, consider our own sail toughness DC at 38. I think this is a defender's game.
Yeah. All right.
Mm.
Aesop.
Well,
okay.
it might actually be
That
better.
is noted.
Fuck, it might be better just to fucking ram it then. Ram it, slow it down, and then get on the ship at that rate. I don't think our ballista's gonna fucking do anything. The ballista's only 3d8 plus 6. There's no way it's matching anything at that height.
Well, he did say 24 was almost, so it could be.
It's almost, yeah.
Yeah.
Just remember, your ship is not the same as their ship. You know,
Yeah.
We are not the same.
we are not the same exactly. So their DCs are going to be different comparatively to yours.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Well-
Aesop.
I could do a look alive to help for starting to to start shooting things.
All right. You could.
So give it to the gunnery officer.
All right.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll
Moi.
that.
You have a +1 to your officer's checks, which I don't know if that increases. Gives you +1.
I don't know that it increases any of the damage. Wuten, I'm not entirely clear on this. I know that I put bonuses on damage, but do they actually fire on my turn?
They do, yeah, so you set the command to fire. You're the
Okay.
gunnery officer, you're the one that tells them to fire.
Okay.
So, I believe there's a gunnery officer ability that adds your damage.
Yes, there is. Load, aim, fire, which is
Yeah,
what I'm going
load,
to be
aim,
doing next
fire.
round.
All right, excellent. All right, excellent. So, Ryuko is going to also do a, since they're getting close, she's going to do a sailing check to add to your check to fire as well. All right, and Nagaina,
Yes.
your move.
All right.
I'll also put, since it's relevant here.
How's the DC looking for boosting our morale?
Oh. There's steady fire. As a move action, you select a weapon per intelligence bonus. Make your profession check at DC 20. If successful, it deals double damage.
Which is not going to happen with the rolls that I've got going today, but I will at least... I'll do the
Well-
basic attack.
Well, this is why we're all giving you bonuses. We're helping you out.
True
Yeah.
that. Okay. How's our morale looking?
Morale is looking fine as ever.
Fine as ever. Okay.
Maybe look alive for Hana and then reduce the sailors' checks.
I don't have look alive.
Everybody has look alive.
Oh
Yep.
right, I forgot about that.
It's
Yep,
the
I'm
aid
gonna
another
do
check.
look alive then.
All right.
Look alive for Anna and
Okay, let's
put
go.
your backs into it for the reduced sailing DC.
Let me just. Yep, I'm gonna look alive, and I'm going to do the put your backs into it.
All
So
right.
let's go.
Okay, with that +2, I cannot fail to fire properly. Both turrets.
Nice. All right.
Somehow I failed to put your backs into it. Check.
Rip.
It's okay though. I
Oh.
helped Hannah.
Yep, there you go.
Yep.
So +3 to Hana's officer checks next round. So, Saphyrus. Gearing up
So-
here. Current speed is 60, so that's 2 squares.
Crap.
Was that a good thing for what you were planning on doing, or no?
Well, not exactly, because if we're gonna come around and intercept, like we'd have to go like this, which means we have to do a hard port to starboard, which means I won't be able to make that 45 turn until the next turn because our
You
speed's
can
only
actually
60.
make the turn right now because
I
your
can.
current speed is two squares. The
I just wanna give
movement
that
on
extra space of movement.
yeah you're give me a second here. I need to actually change this. The square distance is actually supposed to just be 30 feet. It's not using Pathfinder rules, so
I
it should be 30 to 60 and whatnot. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. In that case, we're gonna have to go for a hard port to starboard since there's no way around. There's not really a good way for them to get around this rock just yet.
All right.
I was just
So-
looking at the way they turned when I made my suggestion. They're gonna go this way. So. Unless your
Yeah.
plan to go around the rock like that?
My plan was to loop around south so we can intercept.
Okay. Well,
Like when we're. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, you can still do that. Just go south around the rock and then hit them from there. Assuming they keep to that course.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All
Because
right.
the thing is, they might start turning again, so... See, my big thought was kind of like, by slowing us down, it would be... Whoa, what's happening? I'm confused.
I'm hard porting to starboard. Basically, I get a 90-degree turn after.
Yep,
2
you get a
spaces of
90-degree
movement.
turn. Don't worry about that rock part right there. That's you're okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're deja vuing.
So that would mean with 2 more spaces again, you'd be able to make another 90 degree, and we would be pretty good at intercepting. Okay.
Yep,
Mhm.
and after
Honestly,
we make
I
that
think
turn, we'll be
slowing
able to
down
start
may.
firing.
I still think slowing down helped. So.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, it
yeah,
definitely
absolutely.
All
will
right.
allow us to gauge their movement a bit better. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
After the next move, we'll be able to start blasting.
Mm-hmm.
Well, again,
All right.
after their next move.
Yeah.
So. That is their turn. And boom. All right. Top of the
Okay.
round. Hana,
I think that means we have starboard line of sight.
you do
Right.
have starboard line of sight.
Okay, so because I can do both, I am going to load aim fire for both of our light ballistas.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So professional sailor first.
We had 2 of them. Oh, okay. I'm all right.
Yes, we do.
We have 2 light
Oh.
ballistas.
Fair enough. Oh, that's where it was. Weapon 1, quantity 2. Okay.
Yep.
I
Mhm.
see.
Yeah, I was getting confused on that as well, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry about that.
okay. So you're good. Okay, so that adds +2 damage to each.
All right.
So I am aiming for the sails in accordance with the instructions that I received. Ballista 1, Ballista 2.
Okay. So 17 and 20. Okay. All right. Unfortunately, it does not affect their movement, but those were hits. They blew straight through the sails.
Okay. Success.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Excellent.
Ulki.
Okay. Da.
So I assume once again swift action maintain.
Yes.
Maintaining the
And
So, next time, a suggestion I could give Cygnus. I'm sorry, I'm not
Hmm.
trying to, but you could do load aim fire and then do steady fire because steady fire doubles the damage against the vehicles. So,
Okay.
so between the 2 of those, you would get essentially like 68 plus 10. So,
Okay, is that-
very good chance of knocking those sails down.
Okay, I'm just trying to make sure I have enough actions per turn for that.
They're both move actions.
Both move
so-
actions. Okay.
Yep.
Mhm.
Perfect.
Though
So low aim
also,
fire gives you the +2 to damage, and then steady fire makes you actually fire them at DC 20.
Yep.
So.
However, the other thing, if you take a look down at load, it is 2, so it will take 2 rounds to reload the ballistas.
Okay.
That's part of why these guys haven't quite shot at you yet.
They probably didn't have theirs loaded then.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
I think I am going to try to. I'm
Might as
gonna
well
look
keep
like
doing what you've been doing.
Oh.
Look
What
alive
was it?
and put your backs into it.
Yeah, I was debating. Yeah, look alive and put your backs into it. So,
All right.
Gonna use intimidation for that. Plus 11. Oh, I also get a +1 because of my own shanty, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So, hey,
So that was
All
the put your backs into it, and
that's
then
put your backs into it. And
a sailor's check for look alive. And who are you giving the bonus?
Me.
Yeah.
I need it.
Okay.
It's gonna take 2 rounds for your ballista to reload, though. Unless
Yeah,
you have
but
an ability to speed that up.
I don't have an ability to speed that up, but what I was going to do was try and prepare broadside, because that's instructing crews to load and wait.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
So,
Another thought: do we want to, since it looks like they're starting to split off a bit of ways, we might need to catch up a little. So, do we want to try boosting our speed again?
We can have Nagaina do that, or Ryuko can do that here on her turn coming up.
Okay.
Ultimately, you're captain. Whatever you want. I'm kind of acting as a guide, strategist person. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And I legit imagine Aesop is running around doing that. So he might he might annoy you. So
you are totally good.
No,
All right. Bringing it around to Valen. What you do?
So, I am thinking I'm going to try and use magic.
Ooh.
Because
Yes.
if I use magic, I can. I'm going to go for the one that allows you to decrease the attack and defense of the ship. Is that correct?
You can do that.
Cool.
Go ahead
Right,
and
and
make
I
me-
believe it's a sailor check.
All right.
Cool.
it says a profession sailor or a spellcraft check against the enemy's mage or the
Yep.
pilot if they don't have a mage.
Nope. I rolled sailor, so there we go.
All right. All right.
The mage must also expend a prepared spell slot, gaining a bonus to the check equal to that level.
Yeah, I can
Or a
easily
clack.
do that. I will go ahead and I will go. Well, I was planning to give a first level spell for that one, so
Alright.
I'll just drop a.
So that's going to be...
So you have 27.
There we go.
D20 plus 11. All right, that is a success. So, what you were wanting to do a specific thing for that?
Yeah, I was going to try and decrease the defense of the ship by 2.
Ooh, -4
There we go.
toughness and saves. All right, excellent.
There we go.
Does that
Probably
last
should have
the whole
opened with that
time?
one.
Does that last the whole time, or is that only for a turn? Because it doesn't say.
See, this is all good things here.
Because if it only lasts a turn, it's going to take 2 turns to reload the ballista, which means that toughness reduction would be pointless right now.
Let's see here.
We need to reduce the toughness before they shoot.
Mm-hmm.
Which does mean that honestly, our initiatives, if we really need to, we need to. So we're going in the order that's going to be most useful to us.
Well, no, I mean it lasts until the beginning of their next round. That's the caster's next round. That's how the rounds work. So as long as we all coordinate for the same round essentially
Yep.
before the
Yep.
next person's next round, then it's fine.
Fair enough, but that would still mean the toughness reduction would not be the good choice right now.
Right now, no.
Mm-hmm.
Best one would be
Alright.
make them take all the officers -4 on their sailor checks. That makes it like less. They're not going to be able to control the ship very well.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, right. Okay.
Okay, so I've made a quick change to it. One of the following penalties to apply to the enemy ship until the end of the mage's next round or next turn.
Okay.
So it will apply up until the end of, in this case, Valen's next turn. Yeah, just to sort of codify that into the rules here, and I'll be making changes to the Discord pinned sets once we finish up here.
Makes sense.
We are betaing the thing as it's coming out.
Yes, indeed.
Totally get it.
Yeah. All right, Valen. So you are putting a penalty on their sailor checks, correct?
Well, if you'll allow me to change it, but I already did say defense.
Okay.
I mean, I to be fair, I didn't know, but
That's fine.
yeah.
That's fine. All right. We will do. change the text color here.
And then magic is only a standard action, so you can still look alive as well.
Yep. All right. So who's it
Who are
going
you
to
giving
be?
it to?
Who needs it?
I would personally suggest Hana, so that she can get her broadside
Okay.
set up.
Cool.
Yep.
All right. So, do that. And then Aesop.
I will take my move action to look alive to grant another bonus.
All right.
And then I'll take my standard action to imbibe my inspired cognotogen.
All right. Let's see it.
I could see all the colors.
Even the ones that we don't see.
Yes.
Even Blurple.
Even blurple. Snozzberries taste like snozzberries.
I'd
All
personally
right.
call it more of a bled, but that works too.
All right. So for Ryuko, she's going to try more sail for a profession sailor check. I think she'll just make that automatically here. Yeah. All right.
Fall behind.
Yeah. Current speed is now 90 feet. All right. Nagaina.
She wanted me to
Alrighty.
look alive as well.
Gonna look alive.
Look alive.
So do it.
Look alive and put your backs into it. That's pretty much.
Uh-huh. Yep-a-roo.
It's pretty much
So-
your guys' rounds till we get in combat. So
Yeah.
that's how it works. It's a ship, you know.
True
Yeah.
that. Oh my god.
Backs. Ooh. Sadly.
No bonus for backs.
No
But for
bonus
look
for
alive.
backs. Yeah. But you get that look alive check. Hana, you're going to get a +5 on your check here.
God. All right.
All right.
Gotta help you set up those broadsides.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
All right. Saphyrus.
All right, get the fuck back here, bitch.
Doing another hard
Another
to starboard.
Hard port to starboard, yeah.
All right. So 1, 2, 90-degree turn, 3. There you go. And actually, for what it's worth, you know, that slowing down there was actually a good thing, because then you would have had to move farther away from it when you did the...
And that rock would be more in our way.
Yeah, exactly.
Boot.
So good,
So yeah,
good
that
call
definitely
on
helped.
slowing down there.
Aesop, you're really good at this.
Let's
All right.
just say is that I've had certain kinds of practice.
Well,
All
then
right.
medical, I see.
Okay. I literally cannot fail this. I've got +12. So
Perfect. Prepare that broadside.
that's broadside prepared. +2 to both weapons on the starboard side when they are reloaded.
All right. As a full action, successful there. Formed into a single weapon for the purposes of officer abilities.
So like the
All
ones that say you can target a number of siege engines equal to your bonus, they count
Yep.
as one.
As
weapon.
one.
Yes.
Yep.
Basically, what you're doing here, narratively speaking, is that you are taking... So both ballistas were on the back. You're basically taking them and moving them all onto one little corner of the back to just like shoot off from right here.
Yep.
It'll be a lot of fun when you're able to do that, but it's like 7 cannons.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
You think
Ow.
I'm not waiting for that day?
Yeah. All right. Ulki.
Okay. Maintaining shanty
All right.
and looking alive for whom I needed. This time Hana.
All right.
I'm not going to be able to do anything next round because that's
Okay.
unless I can double prepare broadside.
Fuck it. Yeah, you could do that.
Okay.
I'd allow that.
Okay.
It's just adding. So what it would be doing in that case is it would just be adding the numerical bonus then.
Okay. So just incrementing the +2.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
Okay.
All right.
And I have what I have left. There's an action and a swift action.
You maintain your shanty. You do look alive and heave. Put your backs into it.
Yep.
Sorry, I almost choked on my water. All right.
Oh, no
Please
worries. Please don't.
Hey.
This is a pirate ship. You're not supposed to be choking on water. What the fuck are you doing? We're professionals here.
There we go.
How did I get it in there?
25 intimidating.
Oh, that's quite intimidating, and that adds an additional minus to the DC.
Oh yeah, because I beat it by 5.
Yep.
Yep.
There you go. All right, Valen.
Okay, so if you're ready to shoot now, Hana, I can try that toughness decrease again.
I will not be this turn, but I
Okay.
will be next turn.
Right, in that case.
You just go for the one that debuffs them with the other debuff.
True, I'm just trying to also consider saving spells for when we're actually fighting.
Oh, does that take a spell slot?
It takes either his
yes.
health slots or a special ability, like
Mm.
Bardic
Which-
Performance, Lay on Hands, and things like that.
Which I
Gotcha.
do not
Okay.
have, so it's basically just spell slots for me.
Okay.
First level spells, or zeroth level spells. If you
Can you
don't
do
want
zero
to.
level spells?
You can do zeroth level spells as long as you're not adding a bonus to it based on the
Alright,
spell level.
I kind of just assumed they wouldn't count because I had an infinite amount of zero level spells, but if they do, then yeah. Might as well go ahead and do that.
You
I'd
just
allow
won't
it.
gain a bonus to the
Yeah,
check.
you just won't get a bonus. Yeah.
Right, okay. Yeah, in that case, zero level spell. This time we'll do a spellcraft.
All right, let's see it.
Bless you.
Woo!
Hey.
Literally
Hey.
cannot get up to that. All right, so that was minus to the sailor checks.
Yes.
And that's just your standard, so you can look alive as a move.
Yep.
Alright, look alive.
Look
Probably
alive.
best to give it to Hana.
Yep.
Hana, look alive. Please do not look dead.
Yes.
I'm a looking.
I'm looking respectfully.
I'm looking disrespect.
All right, Aesop.
So you have the male gaze.
All right, Aesop. Let's see it.
All right, well, another look alive, I suppose. For Hana. I'm
Well,
definitely
there you go.
helping with look
There
alive.
you go. Yeah,
The
definitely.
+2s, I've got the +5s.
Honestly, I don't think there's much else that I can actually do though with my standard.
So support
The only other one I
officer.
could try assessment, but I have to roll a 20 like I just did. So
Oh. Let's
Okay,
see.
you can try.
So,
Yeah, you could try.
try and see if we can roll twice. I guess we'll try to assess. Nope.
I mean, that
Almost.
was really close.
Yeah, if I'd had some boosts, but that's fine. I don't need
Yeah.
them.
That's all right.
I don't need it.
I don't need it. All right, Ryuko is going to look alive here.
Look alive for Hana and put
For
your backs
Hana.
into it.
Indeed. And put that thing back where it came from, or so help me. All right, put your backs into it. DC 20,
Put
Intimidate
that
or
thing back where it came
Diplomacy.
from, or so help me.
All right. 7 or... All right, so that'll be +7. For another,
-2 to the
Minus
sailing
2 to the
DCs.
sailing DCs. So -5 total. Nagaina, your move.
I am continuing with look alive and put your backs into it
All right.
until we get next to this damn ship.
Yes.
I'll leave that one up to Hana. Oof.
Oof.
Why is yours so low too? It shouldn't. Why is yours +6? How many ranks in Profession Sailor do you have?
It's my wisdom, really.
How many ranks do you have in Profession Sailor? You shouldn't be that
3.
low still.
You
3?
should be at 5.
Yeah, it should be 5.
So it wouldn't have saved this time, but
No, it would. It would.
perhaps.
It's think about it like this: 5 ranks +3 for train +1 because of the she shanty plus can't fail.
Right.
Oh, because of the shanty, right.
Right. Right. Okay.
So you
it
can't
would
fail
have
that, so your look alive would work.
look alive would work. Putting backs into it, however, would not. Sadly.
Yeah, dies.
It's
inside.
okay. It's okay. You gave Hana in total a +5 to her officer check. So, Saphyrus, let's see it.
All right. We're gonna jibe on down. I don't know the difference between the two, but it's tack and jibe time.
Attack and jive. All right. So, forward a number of squares equal to current speed while incorporating a 45-degree turn. So, 1, and then
Do you want to move 2 first, or do you want to move 1 first?
I think just the one, and then make the horizontal even iron out.
Continuing to turn to starboard, right?
Two.
The starboard's the
Yep.
right side of the ship, and port is
Yeah.
the left. Okay.
yeah,
That's the way.
that's
We
it.
got him. We got
All
him now.
right. However, at
So
this
the-
point,
You would still have 2
the
more. I'm assuming you moved. Okay.
at this point the mist is starting to fade. All right. Let's see. See if he can pull this off here. All right.
Don't forget they have -4 to any sailing check.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, let's see here. There you go. And then
Okay.
let's see the distance here. 150. Okay. I need to double check the distance on this here. One moment. Naval siege engine. Ah, okay. In that case, all of you go ahead, roll me a perception check here.
Is this relying on sight?
Yes, line of sight. As well as sound here, as you're closing in on your quarry.
Not just because I got sent for
Ah, okay.
mutagen.
Okay. Well, in that case, you will see a rock launching into the air.
They have catapults.
Yep.
All right. Will hit
Nope.
the side of your ship and deal pittance of damage here.
The Siren was a well-built ship.
Indeed.
Yes,
Yes.
indeed.
Indeed.
And
You
we
did, in
reinforced
fact.
it.
Yeah, just remember, you did, in fact, give Broad Rudder and Silk Sails for powering
I think
things
my
up.
dick just moved.
Oh my
Better
All
all
right.
make my dick wiggle, boys.
All right.
Okay, I was going to say Valen will buff that out later, but after that statement, no, he will not.
It is nothing but cosmetic damage to the side of the ship.
Exactly.
All right.
You
Hana.
only made my ship look cooler.
Broadside plus
26.
plus 26. Ooh. Ooh, that's tasty.
Oh, boy.
Ooh, boy. All right. Excellent.
All right, so for everyone's reference, next turn, I'm firing again.
Beautiful.
Perfect.
Indeed.
I'm a firing. Never mind.
I'm a fire in
Bonus,
my...
It's an old reference, sir, but it checks out.
Yeah.
It's an older code,
College
sir, but it
reference
checks
for
out.
me.
It's an old meme, but it checks out.
Yes. All right. Ulki. Your move.
I'm gonna use me swift action to continue the shanty.
All right.
I'm gonna use me move action for put your backs into it.
All right.
12. Ah, damn it.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
And I'm gonna use me standard action to continue preparing by taking my enlarged person extract.
Oh, yes. Enlarge person.
As the sea shanty just grows more low pitched and louder.
It grows louder and it grows deeper.
Yeah.
You are incorporating the polyglot into it. Valen,
Yes.
your move.
This
I
would
will
be
go-
the time to reduce its toughness.
Indeed.
Yes, that's what I was going to do.
Let's see it.
And before Aesop says that, he just goes, "I know, I know."
I think
God
you made
damn.
it.
God
There we
damn.
go.
Oh,
All right,
no.
that's just a normal spell. Oh,
Oh, ho, ho. So,
They super
-4
failed.
to toughness. DC. Boom. There it is.
Fireball.
Fireball. Yes, fireball. I got fireball. Fireball means everything. Suck my dick, barbarian.
I'm just going to say, anyone who can spare the look alive, I will still be making additional sailor checks to buff myself again before actually
All right.
firing. But
in that case, I can look alive you.
okay, thank you.
Yeah.
See
Hana,
it?
you look very alive.
Yes, as I'm sailing through the fucking air on a ballista bolt.
Bam.
Oh my god.
Get looked at.
Boom. Valen just
alive.
turns and looks at you. He sees that you are very much alive.
A barbarian, there it is.
Like I said in the chat, fucking vibrating with the barely restrained must shoot energy.
Oh my god.
It's a the guy with like the vein on the forehead meme.
Yes, it'll look like fucking Jacob's Ladder here in a minute.
Oh my god. All right, Aesop. Let's see it. Oh
All
my
right,
god.
look alive. Look alive for Hana.
All right.
So we have that look alive, and then once again, my standard. Honestly, there's not much in my role that actually uses it.
Okay.
So, unless I want to try impositions, but I don't think we want to use worry about that for now. So, I can try to assess the enemy ship again. So.
Yeah. Let's give it a shot. Also, remember +1 to skill check. Oh,
Correct.
Okay.
Still not enough, but
All right. Ryuko will also look alive, and also she'll go ahead and try for the reducing DCs here.
the put your backs into it.
Yeah, put your backs into it, and then
That one was put your backs into it.
that one was the look alive.
Cool.
And this one is put your backs into it. I just need to make sure I've got the DC correct. And I'm rolling the correct skill. There we are. And sadly, no. Nagaina, your move.
Hana gets another +1.
I continue as I have been.
Sola, you can't just do that.
It just came up and I couldn't not share it.
Skill checks. Oh, right, that should be a 10.
Oh, no.
That should be a 10.
All right, excellent. In that case, +4. All right. Okay, so Hana's officer check, and then were you wanting to take another thing here? Ah, I'm sorry.
Why does it keep doing this to me? Come on.
Oh,
You still can't fail to look alive.
yep.
I didn't roll my D20. I didn't roll my D100 today, that's why.
Ah, yep, that would do it. All
So
right,
look
so
alive
Fierce.
doesn't actually fail. So
All
another
right,
+1 to Hana, I assume.
Yeah. All right, Saphyrus. How we looking?
We're looking pretty good. Saphyrus is going to put on his Hemispheres CD and
Hey.
and just fucking. Let's see. Hemisphere has a permanent waves. Anyway,
Yeah, fair enough.
Those references I'm too young to understand.
the Rush albums.
Yes, Rush
I think
albums.
I think we're gonna go for just stay consistent. We're gonna go for full ahead.
Full ahead.
Get Hana a good angle to blast them broadside,
All right.
right in the broads.
Right in the broads-eyed.
So that
All
only
right.
begs the question, am I still aiming for the sails, or are we, like, going for the main body of the ship now?
I personally would suggest the sails still, because if we can get them to stop moving, we can then catch up and board them.
Fair enough. And they do have that lovely -4 at the moment.
They do.
Yep.
Yep, that toughness DC also applies to the sails. All right. Let's see. Okay. He is going to try.
It will try.
Okay. He's going to attempt a evasive maneuvers because he sees this ship now closing in. Okay. Evasive maneuvers. Okay. Okay. Speed versus. All right. Goody, make me a profession sailor check.
Okay. So for me, the opposite was true. I had max ranks, but didn't know that we were automatically getting ranks.
And you get 5 ranks
Yeah.
elsewhere. Oh!
Oh my god!
Motherfucker!
Oh my god! Oh, okay.
It's
So
the Rush music, I promise.
there you go. Okay. So, the way this works. Evasive maneuvers, he has to make an opposed profession sailor check against you. Oh. So not only does that occur, he only moves 30 feet here because they're trying to like swerve and evade maneuvers. Like he's trying to zigzag to try to avoid the eventual broadside he sees that you're preparing now. But
Don't worry, I've got some maneuvers.
in addition,
Moves 30 feet.
in addition, the entire crew has to make a reflex save or fall prone.
Oof.
So that's gonna be...
Oh, man.
Oh, boy.
What happened? I
So-
think I missed something.
So they are
You didn't-
trying... So the enemy ship was trying to zigzag to perform some evasive maneuvers to avoid getting hit by Hana's broadside. They failed. So not only did they only move forward 30 feet, they also all have to make a reflex save or fall prone on their ship.
Oof.
All right. So that's going to be...
All right, ladies and gentlemen, time for the real show.
Okay. That is 8. Okay. Okay, so the reflex save to fall prone is... Oh, it's just DC 10. Okay. So... Okay. So luckily, they did not all fall prone. However... Hana. So,
Go on,
your
Hana,
your broadside is based on at the back of the boat at the moment.
That's correct. So I'll take a -2 then, because it's range 120.
Yep, it will be
Okay.
-2 to the total damage there.
Well, I'm just going to tell you folks that's not going to matter, because I am buffing myself to shit and back. Load, aim, fire, which I cannot fail.
Yes.
26.
Yes.
Steady fire. Let's see if I can make that one at +12. I can.
Yes. Yes. Unleash it.
So, let me just make sure that I have this right.
Mm-hmm.
We are doing +6 damage, -2,
Mhm.
and then doubling everything. So,
Basically, yeah.
okay. 3d8 plus 6.
Plus 3d8 plus 6.
Uh-huh. So that's the first one. 34 damage for the first ballista.
There you go.
And there's the second one. 32 damage.
Okay. Let's see here. Let me...
Oh no, I'm sorry. That's 38 and 36.
Yep.
Because of your
Over-
bonus from...
Yeah, I overcompensated on the minus.
Yep. All right. There it is, dude. There it is, dude. You can thank Valen for reducing the toughness DC for that. So, toughness DC.
Thank you, Valen.
Yes, quite.
You good?
Okay. So, I need to find out, let's see what the penalty is for weakened sails here. A ship loses half an action, or its steering mechanism is on. Okay. Speed provided is halved for a round. Okay. Because the sails of the ship are now dashed.
Excellent.
They will lose half their speed for a round.
Does it also reduce their toughness DC as well?
It does. Yes.
Cool.
The
So is it double
damage
dashed or
the
full
damage it
single?
receives from dashed is also including all of the
Other effects.
other effects. Yes. So the sails
Cool.
DC will also reduce by 1 total.
Is it double dashed, like for 2 turns, or just 1?
Just 1. Yeah.
Okay, so it doesn't stack. Still more than enough time to catch up. And then start reloading these fuckers and try again.
Yep. Or, Goody.
Give them
About
a
that
round.
time.
It's about that time. They are having trouble escaping. Ulki, your move.
Okay, one moment, please.
Okay.
Just all these fucking this fantasy world where everything's like, medieval ages and all that, and then just suddenly there's just a fucking speakers in the background.
It just starts blaring. It just starts blaring like Tom Sawyer or some shit.
Oh no, no.
Why not, Luna? Come on.
Hey.
Mad
Sorry,
Max
sorry.
on a ship.
Sorry about that. What happened? Sorry.
No, nothing. It's
We're
just your
shit
turn.
posting.
Yeah, we're just shit posting.
Okay. So we're getting ready to board, correct?
Not yet.
You're getting ready to ram.
Ah. Okay. Can we increase the speed to increase the damage of the ram?
No.
No,
Okay.
the
We're
ram
already top
is
speed.
by itself, yeah.
Okay. So swift action, continue shanty.
Okay.
Yeah, as it stands right now, your best bet is still your look-alives and put your backs into it and
Yep.
to give it to give your boost to Hana so she can continue to set up her broadsides.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm gonna do a look alive check, and before I do that, let me just put something on the chat
Okay.
for Hana.
Thank you for this. I have been blessed.
Beautiful.
Ooh.
Oh my god. Oh, it's great. Oh, that's brilliant.
Can that be an emote?
Yes, I can make it an emote.
Yeah.
How alive is she looking with that?
Can you? I'll just need you to make the background transparent, if that's okay.
Sure, I can do that.
Yeah, just like the outline around Hana. Yeah. Good
I
God.
adore this, Ebony. Thank you.
So the damage once again for that was 38 and 36, correct?
38 and 36, yes.
All right. Excellent. Got that. Okay. So yeah, it is -1 to sales toughness, and speed is halved for a round. Excellent. All right. Ulki. Was there anything else you wanted to do your turn?
Now I'm gonna use my move action to get closer to the edge of the ship.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's 16. Was that a look alive check?
Yes,
Okay. Who did that? Did you give that to?
Hana.
Hana. Oh, okay.
We begin again.
Uh-huh. All right. Valen.
All right, Hannah, are you done shooting, or do you need more to sate your appetite for violence?
Well, I'm never going to say no to more violence, but I know we still need to have a ship at the end of this. So, when you say dashed, Wuten, where is that on the bloodied to almost dead scale?
So the ship's sails are dashed. That just means they're taking a penalty.
Okay.
I can share the ship versus ship rules here real quick. It basically just means you beat the DC by 5.
Okay.
And so they're taking penalties for this round.
Got it.
But
Okay.
it will be enough of a penalty because now they'll have to build back up their speed to do so.
Got it. All right. So do we want to just focus on catching up and boarding at this point, or what's the feeling, folks?
I'm ready to move. I'm gonna make ready to. I'm not sure whether or not if ramming is the right answer, but regardless, move in at this point and begin the seizure.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Yep.
All
Okay.
right.
Well, in that case, just normal negative to sailor checks then.
All right. Go ahead, roll it.
29.
29 versus an opposed sailor check. 24, so that's going to be -4 to sailing checks. All right. Boom. Okay.
Okay.
Then Aesop.
Look alive for Hana, and I'll
Okay.
try an assessment again.
Okay.
Nope.
So close.
I need at least a 19 now, so.
Yep. All right. And Ryuko is gonna
Look alive and
Look
put your backs
alive.
into it.
look alive for Hana.
Okay.
So that seems to be the trend here. And then
I feel
put
so
backs-
loved.
Put the backs into it.
We gotta get those guns going, man.
Well, yeah.
That will not work, unfortunately. All right, Nagaina.
Okay, how are we looking? All right, I'm gonna keep doing my thing.
Oh wait.
Look alive, Hannah.
Woo!
Thank you.
There it is.
And then put your backs into it.
Put your backs into it.
Intude.
There it is, dude. All right, so that's going to be -2.
You enjoyed writing that.
How'd you know?
Oh, I see my transparent PNG self has arrived. Oh,
Oh, yes.
oh, I am blessed.
Oh, my God. I'll go ahead and just save that here.
I enjoy writing many things, Cygnus.
A great many things.
More emotes.
All right. Saphyrus,
Okay.
what are we doing?
So what's what would be probably the best seizure etiquette at this point? Would it just be to pull up alongside, blat blat, or should a ram job be done?
I would... Honestly, you know what? A ram job wouldn't hurt.
No, please do not make this a thing.
Why did you say it like that, Wooten?
Where do you
Goody
think
said
you
it
are?
first.
Where do you think you are?
We don't need come person and a ram job.
Well, we have it now.
We have
The more
it
you say
now.
it, the more you perpetuate it. Anyway,
And-
Please stop hornifying my nautical terms.
in seriousness though, would ramming be worth it, or would it be better to just try and just pull up alongside and seize?
Ram would be as good of a action to take as any.
Use it
Because-
to damage their turning.
Yep.
Hold on. I have a thought. The boarding pike that we have, isn't there a special ability attached to that for grappling an enemy ship?
Yes.
The harpoon.
Yes.
The boarding pike of repelling.
No, I'm sorry. It was the harpoon. I misspoke.
The harpoon just returns to me.
Yeah, it's the
Was that
returning
it? Okay.
harpoon. Yeah.
I could have sworn there was something that like halted a ship's movement so that we could board it properly.
Yes,
Uh,
it is. It is called destroying the mainsails.
Fair enough.
But what you could do, deck officers, once you get within 30 feet, once your ship is within 30 feet of each other, you can make a CMB check using the ship's CMB plus your wisdom or charisma versus the enemy ship's CMD. If successful, you are grappling. And if successful by 5 or more, you can immediately move one of your squads over onto the enemy ship.
Okay.
So,
Well, what do you guys think? Ramming speed?
Do it.
Yep.
Okay.
I think it's time. I think we're going in for the kill.
I'll
Alright.
fix any damage to us later. It's fine.
Alright, crew and officers, prepare for a good old ram job. No, I'm seriously. He would probably be like, right, ramming speed.
hell yeah. So, are you turning to make this check?
We're gonna do, I think, the tack and jibe first,
All right. So,
and then make the 1 to 45, and then.
and
That's it. 30 feet.
all right.
Or bonk.
So, roll that sweet 8d8 plus 16.
Kaboom!
8d8 plus 16 ram job. All right. So, I think I might actually need to look into reducing the ram damage for that, because that is enough to
Begin sinking the ship.
drop it down. Okay. I need to
Disable it.
Yeah. So 38. So what was the toughness DC for that one? It's 32 plus 15. Yeah, that is that is a oh. Okay. The ship cannot move or attack. Okay, so what we might do, I might, for the sake of this combat, what we'll say is, you have broken it so thoroughly that it is all but at your mercy at this point, and you may engage grappling maneuvers. But we will do that here after a pee break. So.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
What?
The break it is.
Okay. So we'll go ahead, take off that. We will use the same turn orders.
Shit.
And
So, Wuten, assuming you're not taking advantage of the pee break, for the crew versus crew combat rules,
yep.
are we responsible for directing the squads beyond just go fight win? Do we have to roll for them or anything, or
Nope.
is that
Nope.
something? Okay.
That'll be something that I roll for. It's basically, I am mechanically working out things that are happening in the background for you during your combat.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So that will be
Unfortunately, it is a bit smaller up close. I'm afraid a little.
okay, and then
What a shame.
6.
What's the matter, Luna?
Oh no, Guti was doing his Saphyrus thing in front of me.
Oh,
Okay.
what a shame. What a rotten way to die.
What a shame.
Mm-hmm. Based on the snort, I'm guessing at least one person knows their Deus Ex.
Two, three, four, five, six.
So what were all those rolls?
Don't worry, Ebony. Don't worry.
No, I worry.
Well, now you've drawn attention to it.
I'm guessing it's the initiative rolls for the
It
other.
is. It is the
squad.
initiative. It
Yeah.
is.
I'll be right.
Which means I get to ambush them. How nice!
Indeed.
Haha.
All right. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and take advantage of that pee break here real quick. I'll be right back.
Guti, just for your information, once we get to the next screen here, it looks like we'll have to choose where we want all four of our squads to be deployed on the enemy ship.
Okay.
And then...
We're in a break, or we're just waiting for.
yeah, it's a pee break.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
So I got a good idea for Solar's covered space downstairs.
Oh,
Yeah. Probably just
do tell.
yeah. I mean, we can always put it more in the old Christmas tree boxes, so.
Yo, I'd be down for that.
What?
Yes, unleash your inner cat.
Oh yeah. Like I used to do that as a kid.
I'm not sure anyone didn't.
Yeah.
At least none of this bunch.
Wait, not sure who did what?
Ebony, did you just rule that thing of Hana choosing Hana waking up and choosing violence?
Yes.
So now we have vibrating Nagaina and vibrating Hana.
Yes.
Yes.
Beautiful. Please continue.
The entire party is going to be vibrating at this rate.
Once
Oh.
Ryuko gets done with them, yeah.
There we go. It only gets better.
Oh my god, chaotic.
Oh, you are a saint. You are all saints. I love you dearly.
I can't convert it into a GIF properly, so unfortunately, the fastest speed I could get. I had it vibrating
honestly-
a lot faster than that.
Honestly, I think it kind of works.
Fair.
Just that goody game.
Amazing. Yeah.
The cat emoji also works.
Mm-hmm. Oh, my only regret is that Kai is not here to see all this.
I also just imagine Hana doing like the kitty that screams and disappears there.
Yeah, that's when I get fired out of the fucking cannon.
Oh my
But
god.
do you deal sneak attack? This is the big question.
That's what I'm saying. I have to be flanking with the ship, but at that point, yes.
But does the ship have a dexterity score? Because if so,
It's got every other fucking stat under the sun.
that's true.
It has a reflex save. This implies that it has a dex score.
Oh my god!
Hey man, this is D&D where you can be literally frozen, hold person spell and still succeed on a reflex. Take no damage with evasion.
You can be shot with a fireball in a corner, and still succeed and take no damage if you have evasion.
Yep.
hmm
That's the point at which you've just jumped up the wall, you know?
I dodged the explosion. All of it.
Have you
Simultaneously.
Have you guys seen the nonsense I've been doing to get out of the way, right? I'm just saying.
And
We've
the
seen.
nonsense you've been pulling on them. I mean, my god. Sticking corn in their eyes.
And landing on Anri.
I'm just taking advantage of my environment.
You know what I realized, Chaotic?
Yes.
Soren is Bugs Bunny.
Is he?
Yes.
Oh no, here we go.
Oh,
I
please.
saw this in a toothpaste ad once.
Hey, guys,
Regale
watch,
us.
I saw this in a
Regale
toothpaste
us,
ad
Cygnus.
once.
I would dearly love to know.
Say again?
Soren is Bugs Bunny?
Yes.
Elaborate.
Oh, I
Please.
have to elaborate. Well, you know, you are never the first one to act. You're never the aggressor in these scenarios, but you always make the other party regret it in the worst way. Not by direct violence, but by making them do something stupid themselves.
You want to see
Blinding-
something good?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Blinding, tripping, making their guns explode in their face when we get to that point.
Yeah, that's fair. I could see that.
God, Bugs Bunny was a rogue.
Bugs Bunny was a dirty trick rogue.
Yep.
Well, just because I saw this video recently, I guess it may be relevant. Because I imagine
God,
this is what's gonna happen to me one of these days. Is what's gonna happen. So. A hubris.
Too many ideas.
Oh. This session has been good for my mental health. This is good.
D&D is always fun.
Yeah.
We're within 30 feet.
Also, I really appreciate that these rounds take 6 seconds because then I have all the time to buff.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go do the greater hardening, see through, maximize magic.
Within 30 feet. Ooh, I think we are. Yes, we are.
Oh yeah, I forgot Bugs Bunny did disguises too. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Frequently.
He was very yeah. I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen Looney Tunes.
Fair enough.
Now we just have to pull off a rabbit season, duck season on somebody.
That's the final boss. Successfully arguing duck season fire.
Get him to fire on himself.
My God.
It's rabbit season.
Dog season, cultist season, dog
Rabbit
season, cultist
season.
season.
Rabbit season!
Rabbit season.
Duck season, fire!
Exactly. What was the name of the big horrible cyborg? Rhaegar?
Rhaegar. That one doesn't sound familiar to me.
It was the one that the traveling merchant dude was traveling with.
Oh, yeah, the big guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Might have
I know
been
who you're
Rhaegar.
talking about. Big samurai guy.
Probably also a construct because fuck me and my build.
Yeah. I thought he was like an Eidolon, like when we first met him.
Ready for ship combat?
Are we ready?
Crew versus crew.
I'm ready.
No holds barred cage match. Let's do this shit. All right.
Let the carnage begin.
Hana,
Welcome to
Hana,
Thunderdome.
Hana, Hana, Hana.
Hana, Hana.
All
The
right.
rush music, the rush music is louder as ever for the enemy ship.
Just gonna Mad Max the shit out of this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait, that's me!
What is
Alright.
that noise? It's hemispheres, nerd!
We do. You do realize that we need to like bungee strap a bard to the front of our ship now.
Oh no.
Oh, yes, we do.
All right. So.
Struggle of the ancients!
All right. So. Are we ready for crew versus crew combat?
As ready as they're gonna be, I think.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
All right.
Let's get it on, let's get it on.
All right. So if I remember correctly, okay. So Hana, you're over here. Ulki, you are enlarged.
Yes.
All right. So the cool thing about being crew versus crew and being the offending victors currently is that you get to decide where on the board the crew squads get to go. Like anywhere on your three blue squares here, you get to choose where they go.
Okay.
And then all call Mario just
Do
soloing
we
a
get
whole squad.
to deploy where we want in our squares as
Yes. Here, 1 second.
Okay.
I need to fix something here real quick. Why is that not? Okay. You guys have 27. This did not carry over properly. 23. The only ones that have to be at their specific locations are Hana and Ulki, because Hana was controlling the crews manning the ballistas over here, and Ulki specifically said that he is on the side of the boat, being big. Yeah, ready to go.
And then I imagine that captain has to be at the
and
helm.
the captain has to be at the helm.
He probably has to stay at the helm, actually. Keep the ship on course.
Well, at the moment, you guys are pulling in for ship combat here. So.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, the good thing is that he's a summoner, so he can do basically whatever range he needs to.
Yeah. 9, 9. And
okay.
Descending. That should be all set there. Go ahead, Goody, when you can, roll initiative for Cubetos, and we can get this started.
Okay.
All right, 12. And with that, shall we begin?
Yeah.
All right. First ever crew combat. First things first, go ahead and tell me where you want the crew squads to start out.
Well, this set of the Rangers, so why don't we put them a little further to the back?
So the way that works, it's not like positioning. Positioning doesn't work the same. It's basically whichever quadrant they're in, that is their position. You know. And you can have any number of squads in the same quadrant.
So a melee and a range in one quadrant, and a melee and a range in the because there's 4 squads. I don't know how you guys have them set up.
Yeah, we have the casters set also as melee. So we were waiting on more rangers. So we have basically 3 melee, one of which can also do casting and healing, and 1 dedicated set of rangers.
Yep.
Which is this bunch.
That is up to you.
So, let me see here. Dawn, Mario, okay.
If you're confident enough, you could leave it 1v1 here and then overwhelm them 3v2 here.
Because once that's done, can a squad move over to another quadrant?
So the way that works is one of the deck officers will specifically, as part of their move action, they can make the boarding action action. So as a move action, as part of your move action, you may direct one crew squad to move over onto the enemy ship and begin attacking. This requires a DC 10 profession soldier or pirate, intimidate, or diplomacy check. If you are boarding the ship yourself, this action is a swift action instead. So that would be once their turns come around, they can start moving onto the ship proper.
Does the deck officer have to be in the same quadrant as the squad they're commanding?
No.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'd recommend that we just shove the casters over onto the left. So over there. Okay. And then just have them go 2v1 and then... Yeah.
Okay. So at the moment, it's like this, correct?
Yeah.
All right. All right. In that case, we will go ahead and start up the initiative rounds. Hana, you're up.
Okay, it's sneak attack time. And I'm going to be aiming for the captain.
Okay.
So, the actual captain, the one that has a face.
Okay.
That's at the utmost extremity of my thing, my sneak attack range. Don't get any bonuses for this one, just he's flat-footed. So 23, does that hit?
All right, 23. Let me pull up all of their stats and whatnot here. All right, 23. Even with the soft cover provided by his ally, he does still take a hit. Go ahead, roll
Okay.
damage.
15 damage.
Damn, all right. That's a solid hit there.
It's a good start.
Yep. All right. Next, we have Ulki. What you do?
Okay. We're boarding now, right?
Yeah, I'd always assume so.
Okay. So yeah, I'm a jump over.
Are you going to swift action, declare a crew squad, move over with you?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Yeah, we want the melees over there.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Let me solo them. No.
All right. So you're hopping over here. Go ahead and make me an athletics check.
Okay. Athletics. Oh, actually, that improves because of my. Oh wait, I didn't add my size bonus. Let me just do that. So that is actually a plus 13.
There you go.
16.
All right. You will move over without any issue here. And that is your move action. As a swift action, which crew squad are you directing to move over with you?
I'm gonna tell Areta and Albert to follow me with the homies.
All right. Bringing the homies over with you. Now, for the sake of movement and whatnot, you can move through crew squads, both of enemy and friendlies. Yeah, you can just move through squads because they're more of like an abstraction. They're not in combat proper.
How much movement do I have left, or that's my move action?
That was your move action to grapple over onto the ship.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my action to move again into. As I just like stomp over into these little guys, I just look down. Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Oh my god. All right, Valen, what you do?
Cool. Well, first I'm gonna move a little closer. First move there.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Gotta go fast. I cast haste.
All right.
All right. I have 5 stacks of haste. So who wants it?
Please.
Me.
Cubados wants it.
Please.
Probably there's going to be distances, so
Yeah.
no 2 people can be more than 30 people.
Oh, really? Is that
Oh.
how it works?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So you won't be able to give it to Ulki if you plan on giving it to anybody else, basically.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry, Ulki.
No, that's
The one
fine.
that would make more sense would be cast it on Cubados and give it to these guys.
Yeah.
Because they're all of our like melees. Extra
Yeah.
attacks for Hana, extra attacks for Nagaina and Ryuko.
Yep.
Okay.
Cubados
Besides,
and
I think Ulki, all things considered, probably
He'll be
handle
fine.
things on his own. He'll be fine.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So that is haste for
I mean,
everyone. That is 5 rounds
I
of
suppose I
haste.
could have told you to wait, but yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. +1.
Oh, damn it.
And that makes sense. He will be overly excited to be the first one on boarding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll do that. Boom. 5 rounds of haste. Boom.
For these 5 guys up here.
Yep. Yep. There we go. +1 attack, dodge AC, reflex save. All right. So That is Valen's turn. Next up is this sailor, this marine, if you will. He's going to 5-foot step over here and flank with his buddy. We're going to whip out the short sword, and it's going to be +2 from flanking. Ulki, does a 15 hit you?
No.
All right. I think that's everything there. Okay. Next up, Aesop.
I'm looking for ranged enemies. Who do I see that seems to have a bow, crossbows, or anything like that? Any squads? Any of these officers?
Any of these guys have both a heavy crossbow, but it looks like they're quickly swapping over to melee weapons here after they see this hulking monstrosity hop onto their ship. So, as of right now, all of these guys over here, at minimum, have ranged weapons equipped.
Okay, I was just trying to figure whether or not using smoke bombs is a good idea right now, but it probably isn't. So...
Well,
We're going to be going into melee, yeah.
I'm trying to think of any time smoke is ill. It's not seeming to be the most useful thing in the world right now. Oh well. Well, if I'm going to hang to the very edge of the ship, sort of right there, am I allowed to be there?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm going to toss a bomb on this guy.
All right. Let's see it.
All right, and then my bonuses, my bomb throw. Is that right? Why is it that? You know what? I'm just not going to worry about it. I'll accept it. And then I'm within 30 feet, so I get blank.
Okay.
Okay.
11 to his touch AC.
Before you tell me what that is, I would like to, as an immediate action, use 2 of my inspiration points
Okay.
to add a d6 to that.
Okay.
Add 3 more to that, 14 to his touch AC.
There you go. That is a good call. With that, you did, in fact, hit him. Go ahead, roll damage.
All right. So he will take 16 points of fire damage. Can make a reflex save, I think, for half, and then round him that it splashes to. Take the minimum, so 7 points, and then half on successful saves.
All right, so 2 Buccaneers here.
I'm gonna double check and see if the guy I hit gets to make a save. On a direct hit, it deals damage.
Oh,
Ooh.
he does not.
Those
so
caught,
he takes.
those caught in the splash can make reflexes. Those directly hit.
Do not. Okay, so he will take 7 points of
Fire
Wait.
damage.
Why is it 7 points?
Wouldn't it be 9?
Yeah, wouldn't it be 9?
3d6 plus 6. Yeah, I guess maybe it used to be.
Yeah, it might have used to been 7. Okay.
So it would be minimum 9. Yep.
So 6. Okay, so 16. Okay, and then reflex of +8 here. He will make it, and he takes no damage.
Half.
He takes no damage.
Oh, okay.
For whatever reason, he seems to deftly dodge out of the way, taking no damage.
Nice. Well, good
right.
for him.
All right. Next up, we have Ryuko. She is going to take both move actions here to leap her way across here with a athletics check here. 25, so 15. And then move action, directing this group, or Mario, to jump over along with her. Big
It's just
Mario.
him.
It's just Big Mario.
Fucking Raiders mushroom.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. All right. All right. It's the Marines' turns. Let's see here. He's going to 5-foot step down here, and going to short sword against Ulki.
He will try.
Yep. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Oh no.
Oof.
Fear.
Oh no!
He's about to have a bad day.
He is having a bad day. Okay. Let me double check.
Someone's about to have a bad time.
He's gonna have a bad time. Weapon dropped. He dropped. He swings, and he's just so taken aback by the tentacle. He drops the sword in the process. He overextends and drops his sword. He is disarmed. Okay. Next one here. The one that just got bombed is going to turn his heavy crossbow. And then turn that on Aesop, who shot at him. All right.
I assume I have +2 cover from the boat.
You do have +2 cover from the boat.
Cool.
And also because you have the high ground.
Don't try
Alright.
it.
All right. I assume a 9 does not hit you.
No, it does not.
Okay. All right. In that case, continuing on, Cubados.
All right. Cubados is going to delay until after Saphyrus.
Okay. So delay until after Saphyrus. Okay. That means it's this officer here. Going to turn to Ulki. Take a pot shot. Pot shot. Drop shot. Does a 13 hit your skill pot? I don't know. A 13 does not hit. All right. Okay. This guy is flanking, so he will take 5 + 2. That. Okay. Damn. All right. It's just low rolls here and there. All right. 9 does not hit, so Nagaina. Sliding on over to you.
Go, Nagaina, go!
Yeah.
All right. Let's see.
You do have haste.
I do have haste. It's time to board.
+30 to your movement, +12 to an acrobatics check to jump.
Yep.
Fuck yeah. Well, if that's the case, then I'm going to call out to Cog's crew, and I'm going to order them to make a boarding action.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I'm going to board with them as well.
All right. So they will board. Go ahead, make me a athletics to make your way over.
Athletics +12, correct?
How are you going over? Are you like swinging over, or like just jump off the ship and go? because that will determine which check that is.
Athletics would be to like swing on a rope, and then acrobatics would be to jump.
Yep.
With that bonus, I don't think you can fail with a running start.
Mm-hmm. You would get a
Just
running
the
start.
jump,
I'm
yeah.
gonna do the athletics check.
All right. Your athletics checking here?
Yeah, you said okay. So acrobatics is plus what now?
If you
Plus
choose
12.
to jump, you get an additional plus 12 to your acrobatics check.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm fucking jumping.
All right. So where are you jumping to? 'Cause you have 45 feet of movement. Here.
I'm gonna jump next to Ryuko.
All right. So that'll be acrobatics. Go ahead, roll that. For posterity's sake. Yeah, you got this. 24. Popping down. Next
I'm
to
ready.
Ryuko.
And still have some movement if you want to move up to somebody and punch them.
Mm-hmm.
Fine with me. Fine
I
with me.
want to move up to somebody and punch him. I'm gonna go up to this guy.
All right. Beat him up.
Beat him up.
We'll get one punch in.
One punch.
One punch.
It's okay. I'm one punch snake. So,
I was going to say, after the bombing run, that might be all you need.
Yeah, perhaps. Let's find out.
And then you cast power word count.
All right. And he is flat-footed, so go ahead. If you have sneak attack, roll that.
I fucking do. He also needs to make his 2 saves.
All
Oh,
right.
wait. No, actually, he only needs to make one save right now because I haven't done the envenoming.
All right. Okay. So that'll be...
You have not spit on your fists.
So
Yeah. So the DC for this one save is 15.
15. He does not.
Okay, let's go.
Oof. Oof. So this is just straight up damage there? Or is
Yeah,
that
that's just
the
straight
sleep?
damage.
Okay.
6. Sorry, I'm doing my mathematics.
No, you're good. You're good.
And that's perfect. Okay.
All right. 17. That is just enough. He's out.
Oh my god.
How do you want to do that? How do you want to do that?
She leaps across the. She leaps over the. Well, she takes a running start. She leaps over the rails of the siren, lands next to Ryuko, immediately goes flying with a fist out towards this guy, whacks him in the face, and makes his head cave in.
Oof. That's a
Straight killing him.
That's a
Yeah.
dead boy. All right.
Not only did he catch fire, but by my fist.
All right. Saphyrus.
You know the drill, chum. No mercy. And lesser evolution surge Cubados.
So, quick question, Valen, who got the haste, and how many? So I
It's
know
5
that.
people. I believe it was Cubados, Nagaina, Ryuko, Hana, and I'm assuming it was the final one was
Saphyrus.
Saphyrus. Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I've got all the markings right.
Yeah, you're good.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
And that was my standard, and I otherwise have to, remain at the helm. So I'm just gonna have Cubados go for it.
Okay. So that'll be Cubados. Your move.
Winged
You have your orders.
pounce. Okay. First bite. So add the haste plus the charge. Plus,
Alright.
yeah.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my
Roll to
God.
confirm. Roll to confirm.
21.
How do you want to do this?
Rolling for it.
by rolling for it.
I'm a man who likes to see his crunch numbers, okay?
I get it. I know the feeling.
2d6 electric.
My God.
That's the magic thing. I didn't apply that actually, so 6 plus. Whew. Whew.
Ho, ho, ho. 31. Damn, that would have taken him. That would have straight up taken him to 0.
Well,
Alright.
Skeletonized.
So much for my pounce. I can't do anything else, but he just flaps over Aesop,
Nice.
flies over, and just fangs crackling with electricity, just rips him, rips him apart.
Just
One
pop.
bite.
All right. And with that, it's the ship officer's turn. 5-foot step. Nagaina, what is your AC?
Look. Currently with haste, it's 21.
21. Okay. Okay.
Ooh, just
Ooh.
just goes over
Oh,
it.
got it. Okay. So. Okay. Okay. That's going to be 12 points of damage. And
Challenger appears.
swift action. You are shaken for, let's see, you are level 5. What's your wisdom score?
10.
10. Okay, so just plus 0. Okay. You are shaken for 5, 10, 15. Okay.
30 years.
For 4 rounds. So you are shaken there. He's quite intimidating as he just pops over. Manages to get you pretty hard in the thigh meat, and stabs you with his rapier before pulling back and just taking a battle defensive stance here. All right, time for the crew squads. Here we go, popping over. Okay, first up is Uncle Mario and the rest of his wacky squad here. Okay. Let's see here. Let's go. All right, Uncle Mario, his is melee attack. +2. Against the enemy's defense of that. Does not get through, sadly. Next up is Marines. Marines have no bonus on that. Oh my god.
That's a good start.
That is a very good start. Okay. That means that they will do their damage, which will be... Okay. I have to pull up my notes for this, actually.
Yeah, she finally found something useful to do.
Yep.
Hey, she's been useful.
Hey. Areta has chosen violence this day.
I mean, I thought she chose violence every day, but you know.
Deal damage equal to the difference plus any extras. Okay. Okay. So they will deal 28. They will do 16 points of damage.
Jesus.
Because I'm going to double their difference plus any bonus damage there. 18 points of damage. Oof. That's a hurt sailor squad. All right.
Mario and his guys just fucking wedged just right in and just broke them.
Yeah. That's gonna be minus 5, so that's gonna be roll a d10 and crippling injury. Okay. D10 to determine the injury, and then another D10 to determine the member there. Okay. The second one is Okay. Crippling injury to another squad member. Okay. So that'll be that. Damn, that crit though. Damn.
Yeah.
All right. Now caster squad. Let's see it. D20 plus 1. That does not get through their defense, sadly. Next up is
The small boys.
Ranger boys. Shooty boys. They're going to make ranged attacks here. 17 against, we'll say this one. So that'll be versus the difference. That 5, 6, 7. Ooh, 7 damage to that one. Oh, yeah, 3 houses army combat animation. Yeah, so that's going to be D10. Determine the critical injury again. Goddamn.
Nice.
There is not a member at that slot, so they will lose 1 morale. Okay. Ooh, that's not looking good. That's not looking good at all. All right. Turning it around. It's going to be these guys first. Let's see what happens. D20 against the Marines. Marines defense is 11. That does not get through. Second crew against the Marines again. That does not get through. Damn, okay. And finally, third versus Uncle Mario's crew. You guys are strong. You guys are very strong.
Thoroughly beating them down.
Thoroughly, indeed. Hana, they thought the bad part was you guys shooting at them, and they thought that they would be able to hold their ground on their ship. Turns out, that's not really the case.
Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do here, Wuten, is roll the sniping penalty stealth check to see if I remain hidden and can take my sneak attack again.
Okay.
So that's a 15 versus, I think...
perception checks.
Versus, yeah.
Yep.
40 feet away, so it's -1 for each
every
10 feet.
So -4. So that'll be perception check. D20 plus... Let's see. -4. Okay. -4. Okay. Sadly, you are no longer hidden against them.
That's fine. I can still shoot him in the head twice.
Yes.
So let me start with that. Okay, so 26 on the first one.
Who are you shooting at?
That's the captain.
That's the captain? Okay. That'll hit.
Okay. So 5 damage on that one.
Okay.
Okay. Second attack, 18.
18 will miss.
Okay. Then that's it for me.
All right. So,
Well,
Ulki.
actually, I still have a move action, don't I? No. I did the extra attack, though.
You did a full attack.
Okay.
All right. Ulki. What would you like to do?
Okay, so these guys are all nearby me.
Yep.
Full round attack.
Ah. I see.
First, I'm gonna hit the boy that dropped his weapon.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna look down. Scared.
Gonna cry.
Gonna cry.
And so my bite and claws are primary attacks, and my tentacles are secondary attacks. Okay.
Yep.
So, okay, first attack is gonna be a bite.
Okay.
Is a 20 hit.
That will hit.
Okay, so also I've been checking. I think a D8 becomes a D10, not 2D6.
D8 does become 2d6.
It does. I'm just looking at the progression chart.
So the weapon size chart is a bit it's a bit misleading. I'm actually going to show you what happens to that. So here, I'll snip it real quick. It might look weird to the stream for just a split second. But I will go ahead and pop it here. And I will highlight where that is here. Okay. So yeah, there you go, Ulki. So that is the scaling chart for weapon damage dice.
Oh, medium. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So if it's scaling up, it's going to be 2d6.
Okay.
Which is part of why when Ryuko's weapon scales up, because her thing is normally 1d10, her weapon is huge, so it's 3d8. And then when if and when she enlarges person, it becomes a gargantuan weapon, which is 4d8. If that makes sense.
Okay. So the kid's gonna roll 2d6 of numb and no sneak attack, sadly.
Yep, no sneak attack, sadly. You are not very sneaky right now. Sadly, you cannot sneak when you're like this. In this
Okay,
regard.
that was a bite. Then one claw to the same guy.
All right.
I
That'll
still hit.
That'll hit.
That is a D8.
Mm-hmm.
And it's actually +1 because the claws are my favorite. Are the weapons I became
natural attack.
Made naturals, yeah.
All right. The ones that you would have attuned.
So
All
that's
right.
10 damage.
That is
Still alive.
He is bloody but still alive.
Okay, another claw. The hit.
How do you want to do this? He had one
He's
hit
gonna
point
roll.
left.
Oh. So first I'm gonna just like bite at his back, and then like as I'm holding him with my mouth, sink both my claws and just pull.
I see. So you have chosen death this day. All right.
And I still have 2 tentacles.
You do have 2 tentacles. Let's see them.
5-foot step.
That is going to be at a minus 5 to the attack roll. Yeah.
Yes, because I have multi-attack.
Yep.
And I have a 10-foot reach.
Yes, you do. Ah. I see.
Your secondaries should only take -2, not -5.
Oh yeah, because
Multi-attack. Yep, -2.
Not
Alright.
-5.
Let's see it.
18 hits.
18 will not hit.
Okay. 22.
Ah, yes. I get to do the thing. I get to do the thing. Alright. Ulki. Let's see here.
I still can grapple this guy because of my tentacle, but in the meantime, the damage is 8 points of damage. What was that?
Okay. Never mind. That is going to be 8 points of damage, yes.
And
I know what happened.
I get to make a CMB check against him to grapple.
Okay. Against his CMD.
Yes.
Alright, let's see it.
You were attacking the captain, right?
He was attacking
the
the
officer,
captain.
Okay.
And it's a +10. It's a 29 grapple.
Good God, man. Alright, yeah, that is a grappled captain.
I'm gonna hold him for Nagaina.
Alright.
Hell yeah. Teamwork.
Alright.
He's yours.
Sweet.
Alright. Valen. It would seem the
Right.
tides are turning.
Yes, they are. So may I ask, how is the captain looking? Is he bloodied yet?
He is not bloodied. Not yet.
Okay. All right. Well, you know what? Just because I want to make extra sure, can he roll a will save? No. Can he roll a fortitude save? I'm gonna get it right this time.
Woo! Alright, fortitude save. Let's see.
Hang on.
I'm doing quite well, thank you. Does a 22 pass?
Yes, it will. Okay, never mind.
Okay.
All right, that is my turn.
Okay.
It
Okay.
happens.
Yep, it happens. It's a high save roll. It's okay.
Oh yeah, it's fine.
This one is going to continue trying to attack the big threat, the one he perceives as the big threat, Ulki. Oh no. Regular miss. Regular miss. Aesop.
Like they're all fucking intimidated by the mass of tentacles
They are.
and flesh
They are.
rabbits.
They are. All right.
Who needs a bomb thrown at him, I guess? Shit.
Growing way.
Could toss a bomb at the guy at the end there and just get him out of the... Maybe, if he has taken damage. I don't think he has. Because honestly, you guys are going to surround the captain and berate him, so...
Mhm.
Either that or smoke bombing one of these guys over here to help out the chorus. That would be my two big options. Because if I smoke bomb them, they would be forced to, try to have to step out to actually fight. So.
Mhm. Well, once again, crew versus crew is sort of happening as an abstraction on outside of your guys' combat.
In other words, don't worry about it.
Yeah,
okay?
don't worry about it.
And I think, if I remember correctly from the reading the rules, that if we decapitate the leadership, they'll fold, and we win.
All right. Well, I guess I'm tossing a bomb on the captain.
All right, and he has to make a reflex save.
Nope. This is just if I directly
Oh, this
hit
is
him.
okay. Okay.
So.
Okay. Let's see it.
26.
With that grappling, roll that damage.
All right, and then I have precise bombs, so I choose Nagaina and Ulki to not be hit.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
I'm going to cause 15 points of fire damage.
Ooh.
Sort of having it kind of hits the deck and bounces up his back, basically.
Ooh. Ooh, that's smarts. All right. Ryuko is going to turn turn, look at this fool that had attempted to attack the Bodhi's Wain, and is going to.
I love you and hate you, Wuten.
I know.
It still says that on the ship sheet.
It does.
called
That is the
Bodhi's
official
Wain.
name. It's the official name. All right.
Oh God.
Okay. So I'm having to look here. She has weapon specialization. Okay. So minus 2. Minus 2.
Even looks a little like Yosemite Sam now that I scroll in.
Who is Yosemite Sam?
The captain a little bit.
I thought it was more like Mr. Gibbs.
Okay.
Yeah,
Plus
but
one
Gibbs
for
didn't have a
boost,
mustache. He just had the
minus-
mutton chops, right?
True.
minus
It's like a mix
one.
of Mr. Gibbs and Smee.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Lips.
Ugh. Penalty on attack rolls reduced by 1, so that's going to be 3. Boom. 22. She's going to pace this guy. All right. 3d8 plus 1.5 times strength. That's going to be 5 plus 7 plus 2 from weapon specialization plus power attack. 6. There you go. All right. That's gonna be a big fat paste on the floor of the ship right there.
Odd.
Nice. All right. So with that, we go ahead and pop down to the sailors' turns. That one's dead. And I need to move my handouts out of the way here. That one's dead. Sailor, sailor. Okay. So this one, 5-foot step. It's going to go after Cubados. Does a 20 hit Cubados? Goody? He is muted.
Oh no, he did.
I was muted. I said he catches the sword with his claws.
Oh no. Oh no. Alright, and this one
No,
sadly
no, it's-
sadly is no longer flanking. He's going to
His
try
flanking
to
buddies are gone.
Yeah, his flanking buddies are all dead or gone. Ulki, does a 22 hit you?
That does it.
Okay. Now we get D20 okay, so that's going to be D6 plus 4. Okay. Okay. For 9 points of damage. Okay. That's going to hit you.
I just remember how fragile I am.
Yeah. Yeah. You are not necessarily a frontliner. You're like a second liner. Nagaina,
Yes.
it is your move. Would you like to 5-foot step so you can flank with your buddy?
Yes.
All right.
I am 5-foot stepping. And then I'm going to envenom my fists.
All right. What
It's
what
flirt.
action is that?
Envenoming my fists is a swift action.
Ah, okay.
It's flurry time.
It's flurry time.
Of course, I have to roll -4 because of the fucking stupid shaken. And
But he's grappled.
That's
and
true.
+1 because you're hasted. And then +2 because you're flanking.
Yeah. That
Thanks.
will miss.
What about that one?
He is going to do a thing here. And this is at
What is he doing?
He's doing it at -2 because he's grappled.
Got legendary actions?
No, I know what he's doing.
I know
All
what
right,
he's doing,
that will hit normally, Nagaina. Roll damage.
Alrighty. Then he needs to roll those 2 fort saves as well.
All right. Rolling those fort
18 and
saves.
15.
6.
Okay, so
And then nat 20 the other one.
he does not take the extra damage, but he is now staggered.
Ooh. That's going to hurt.
There's been a lot of 20s this session.
There has been. All right.
He is now staggered for 1 minute, I believe.
All right. And then taking your last flurry attack. Or wait, do you
I
get...
haven't rolled damage yet, dude.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead, roll damage.
Does he take the sneak attack?
Since he is
You're
flanked,
flanking.
since you're flanking, he will take a sneak attack. Now, are you wanting to do this lethal or non-lethal damage? I feel I should preface this, is that he is, in fact, bloodied at this point. I have mentioned that, so...
How interested are we in keeping the officers of the ship alive?
I'd be interested. I might be. We can make him walk the plank later if need be.
Alright. Non-lethal. Non-lethal
All right.
it is.
All right.
Put him on a rowboat and see.
All right. That is... He's a sleepy boy. As you clock him upside the skull, he is... he has now fallen unconscious in Ulki's grip.
Oh, fuck.
And with that... I should change the theme here. 1 second. With that... Congratulations, guys. You have captured successfully your first merchant ship. Seeing the captain of the ship fall unconscious in Ulki's grip, the rest of the crew step back from fighting, drop their weapons, and essentially surrender. Congratulations.
The battle is ours.
Excellent.
Along with whatever they were carrying on.
Let's hop to it. Let us gather the said spoils, shall we?
Gather the spoils, gather the crew, gather the ship. For
All
you,
right.
now, dear captain, are the captain of a fleet. A fleet of 2, but a fleet nonetheless.
Congratulations, Commodore.
Thank you, first mate. And talk about your fixer-upper, but you may yet be able to salvage this.
I can do a top to bottom fix of it.
Yes, yes, indeed. And we will continue that fix next time on Pirates of the Red Isles.
Yeah!
Woo! Congratulations, guys. Well done. Well done. Now, as we stated before, that was a beta run of ship combat from the homebrew system that I developed. This has revealed to me some things that I have to make some changes on, make some improvements, but I think going forward, this is actually a pretty solid system, all things considered.
I do prefer the fact that rather than just being in the background, that the crew actually is doing something. So,
Yes.
because there's
Visibly,
now,
yeah.
we have a better understanding. It adds that element of chance of the DM doesn't just, oh, by the way, some of these crew that you really liked die. No, it's
Yep.
like It's random. Like
Yep,
there's
it is
you don't know
completely
what's gonna
random,
happen.
just like combat. Just like the randomness of combat normally, it is completely random whether someone lives or someone dies. But that is determined by the roll of the dice. Just
Everything
like
is
D&D
fine.
should be.
As long as Gifford doesn't die, everything is fine.
Which is part of why you've got her stuck on the Rangers
Interesting.
crew. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I was careful about that.
Yeah. Anywho, I hope all of you have enjoyed our first foray into naval combat. I hope that the viewers have enjoyed seeing the second debut of my little VTuber avatar narrating things along the way. And I hope that, all things considered, everyone had a great time this afternoon, I hope. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's great.
Absolutely.
And with that, I think we can go ahead and call the session good. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. I'm going to be, like I said, refining things on my end. But next time on Pirates of the Red Isles, our crew will make their way over to Lillywhite for the super special awesome festival that I had mentioned last session. What interesting adventures await them there? Find out next time on Pirates of the Red Isles. Goodbye.
Bye.